Hey everybody, it's RowlesTheGamer. Welcome to episode, and now we're gonna count it, episode of the Thousand Arms playthrough. I'm sorry, I kind of zoned out because I'm dealing with, I had like 10 minutes of the commentary recorded before, and I kept trying to put that in and then add another narration track onto the project, which normally would be no big deal, but Movie Maker just wasn't cooperating, so we're going from scratch again. Anyway, we're here at the Volcanic Island, and it's a good place to get some leveling up done for your characters because boss fights basically from the one coming up onward are just going to be hard little things to do. So get that training in, especially because you have the Langood right there to go and rest at. But going up and triggering that boulder is what allows you to proceed through here. But this whole time I was just training as well, so you're going to see snap cuts and everything there. So that's just what that was. And it was kind of hard to see. I don't know if anyone else has experienced this problem, but on my TCL 48-inch flat screen, HD, whatever you want to call it, it has a really weird dark thing to it, like where I want to turn up the brightness on games like Skyrim or something, but it's still too low. So I think what I need to do is run a HD cable through it or something. Maybe that'll define it better, but yeah, like in an area like this, Volcanic Island, it's sometimes a little hard to see where I was going. But I guess it's a problem to deal with because I got through the playthrough with it, so you know what I mean? It's not that huge of a deal. But yeah. Let's see, where are we going now? Oh, I go on oh, sweet, I got Smoochy first. He's Smoochy, the legendary Love Master. Trying to describe this with a straight face. But we let him out here. He will go back to Boisby. And when you go on dates with the female characters, both in the 4 that join your party and in the town girls, like the 5 of those? Yeah, 5. You get kisses at the end of the dates, right? And the game has like a counter to keep track of those. I've never seen the counter, so I don't know if you can actually look at it, but the game keeps track of it. But you can turn that in for some good late game armors and stuff. Especially like the hard armor and the hard armor and the Lord armor and stuff, which is really good things to actually have because they boost like power, speed, defense without taking anything away. But I decided to go on a date with Weena to show this off because I don't think I actually in the recording have very many, if at all, dates with characters to level up. Which, to be completely honest, I didn't do much dating throughout the game except to power up characters as I needed, you know. You're not supposed to get mad that Musa asked her out. I think her and Musa kind of end up together in the end.
That's right. Men who eat
I mean, it's not absolutely sure, but it's very heavily hinted at.
Can you eat oysters?
A little light in the loaf. I agree with that. Guys, don't eat candy. It makes you look weak in front of the ladies. There's nothing about that and I do like clams or oysters, like both. Clams.
Very funny.
Too much sex on the mind. Oh, come on, that was a compliment. You're supposed to be happy about that. And
you go again.
See, that's one of those questions where they don't really give you any good answer, but I think sometimes with the ladies, if you pick the perverted answer, they kind of like laugh that off, or it charms them.
I'd like to sleep with my hammer.
Yes, I am determined. I like to sleep with my hammer.
I also have a hard time getting up in the morning.
I'd criticize that if I didn't sleep with a weapon myself.
I wonder what's gonna happen to us.
It's not actually in the bed with me. It's between the mattress and the box spring, but I keep a very reliable pocket knife there.
Taught me how to read palms.
just in the case that anyone wanted to try to break in while I'm sleeping. But that being said, my door is always locked, so I don't know how that would happen, but oh well.
Thanks.
How did that? Talk about line syncing up. Alright, bye-bye, Weena. So hey, also I officially now am starting on Monday at my new job on South Mountain Restoration Center. I can probably say it, right? It's not like that. There's no conflict of interest there. Hey, Save the Mashi. Yeah, it's kind of like the job I was at before, trying to help keep delinquent kids in line, but the next level up, so they could be more violent, etc. I'm not really worried. I never really had any situations to deal with to begin with. Plus, we get 2 weeks of training, and I'll be driving up to the mountain, parking there, and then we're going to go on a field trip for 10 days, me and the other new employees, to another mountain around here. But we get paid overtime for it and stuff too, so there's that. And it doesn't cost as much gas money, probably. Because South Mountain's quicker to get to than where the other facility is. So I decided to just join them in the van. Unless, of course, I get sick while riding in the van, which is a real possibility because I don't do good in passenger seats usually. I mean, unless I'm up front, so there might be that too. But exciting stuff, and almost a $5 pay raise from my previous job, and always hours, you know, so there's that. There's another save point. I wonder what we're gonna walk into. It's a boss fight. Yeah, the chapter title kind of gives it away. Doomed encounter the Disciple of the Dark. But first, let's power up our weapons. This is a time to always keep your weapons up to level. Well, throughout the whole game, really keep them up to level, but you'd be surprised what 1 or 2 levels does in terms of strength and HP and stuff, so take advantage. Poor Sedina, she gets like taken out of the story for a quick minute, so she loses on that end too. But Sacred Altar, here we are. Yes, we are having a boss fight in the Sacred Altar. Well, in like the spirit realm or wherever we travel to when we do this thing. I'm not quite sure. Which asks the point, how did the other guy get here? Because he doesn't have the Sacred Spirit Hammer thing. Though I'm not sure that Mice's Hammer, well, formerly Jobble's Hammer, but Mice's Hammer is particularly... Maybe you just have to be a blacksmith and kind of do a move to get there. Who knows? Shout out to any blacksmiths that might be listening. See if you can go to a sacred blacksmithing realm. If you can, let me know. I can't go there myself, but... Here we go. I remember you.
Schmidt,
You're a jerk.
what are you doing here? I was once known by that name. That name has no meaning.
Question marks.
I am now the Dark Master.
Dark Master. That is... I don't want to laugh at it, but that is such an emo-y name. Cause is he the master of the dark, though? Because just because he's a dark blacksmith doesn't mean he's the master of, you know.
This is just one of them.
What secrets do you know, though? Let me see. This is right about where I was with the first attempt at recording, too, but too much was going on, and I could see the lag on the screen, but not this time. This time we were rocking and rolling, which is good, because I wanted to get this out today. You just bottled the holy flame, dude. What the fuck? How's that even humanly possible? We got. Shut up, punk. You're getting on my nerves. What limitations? We're about to kick your ass, son. See, they got a whole Weena Muzonder vibe going there, so. I like when stories do that, where it's like the one guy's into the other character, and they're like, what up? But that's about the party you should use. Mice and Moose are like in my party forever anyway, because they're the high damage dealers with their specials and whatnot, so. But here, we set up and hit him with Might Guts. Because all these bosses will, if you select like a special, I think the game has programmed them to defend for a little while. So take advantage of that time and use these offensive boosters or other booster spells. Because, wait, what's she doing? Defensive power down. See, that's not as huge of a deal for me. But, yeah, buff them up and then just kind of unleash hell, you know? We want to do another time? Sure. But he's not blocking anymore. He's set to attack, so we're going to hit him with a special now. And, I don't know. I don't think we can take out Jello. Jello's HP is ridiculous. I should have blocked there. I don't know why I'm selecting attack again right away. Oh well. I think I was going to cancel the action, but it's like it's so far gone now. Who cares? Oh man, it's so weird checking out like the end game and then seeing like, oh, my special did 88 whole points of damage that time. It's like fucking pitiful compared to end game damage. That's like every RPG really for you. Yeah. Sedina's got the best healing spells. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to decide what action to take, I guess. Because Jello will just keep with the debuffing and everything, so it's not a huge deal. She never casts damage spells. Like, unlike our character, she doesn't have, like, fire bottles or anything to throw spells from the backfield. Just go to attack. Yeah, and just heal. Attack and heal, basically, is the plan from now on, because Sedina is very good at healing. And Musa actually already has naturally pretty decent defense. I think Weena's is the only character in the game that has more than... And yeah, she does that kind of shit. Which now everyone can't cast spells. So it's like, what are you going to do? Just... Antidote to get silence off. Good, at least Darkmaster was defending there, so it didn't knock Musa out as completely. Alright, but just keep her good, I guess, and yeah, go to block. Oh, why am I attacking again? I need to block there. It's critical rate increased when she's on standby. That's just what we need. Is that you better defend here past me. I don't know what you're trying to pull. But anyway, like I was saying, his defense is pretty naturally high to begin with, so I don't worry about it as much. Yeah, just keep spamming healing. They do get out of that silence mode eventually. I don't know what the actual timetables are for it, but oh look, he's going to start using his specials now. Get that healing in real quick. You have no idea just how sometimes, like, I'm just mashing that button to be like, please take it before the computer input, please take it before the computer input.
Your power is mine.
Alright, but that'll keep him. He does this, he kind of steals your magic and does some damage to you. I always like the animation for that. But yeah. Pretty far removed from the earlier bosses we fought, though, huh? He's a wake-up call. He's like, oh yeah, the game's gonna get hard now, so enjoy it. Atlas is a company that is like pretty fucking notorious for making hard bosses, and this game isn't really an exception. You just eventually learn what you're doing so much. But even then, I forget if it was in this one or the last playthrough that got nerfed, unfortunately. If there is one guy that I actually do lose to, and kind of have to refight again because he's the most bullshit boss in the game, and no amount of overleveling or planning can fight naturally infused bullshit. You know what I mean? But obviously crossed that bridge then at some point and moved on with the game. Oh, my head hurts. It's weird having like days off now before I start on Monday because it's kind of like just chill for a while. Get rid of that sleep. Fortunately, the basic antidote item does that because I have not been buying items really in this game. You get enough from enemy drops that you don't really need to. But I would recommend buying at least 5 of everything. That's kind of my RPG thing. Like buy 10 Phoenix Downs, buy 10 Awakenings, you know, etc. Depending on like Final Fantasy games and stuff like that. Stock up when you can because they're usually not expensive and they can be life-saving. I'm like determined to make Musa not fall down in this battle, but I don't think we actually gain experience and stuff from it, which is a bunch of BS. Just because it's a story boss doesn't mean. I mean, other boss like the boss fight that's coming up shortly in the game, we do get experience for, so to keep everybody alive because they just can reap the rewards from it. You know. Even characters that are not actually in the active battle. So it's not like you're gonna have one group pull away from the others, really, you know, which is nice because then you have a giant stock of healing at least with the background characters. I was gonna say, he better cut them up soon. But good show, good show. Not too extraordinarily difficult, because I'm staying on top of things. To him. And then they do that little darkness teleport move. Why did you let him escape? You're slipping.
You fought well, Mice. I mean it. I know you'll win
What,
next
Nina?
time.
Hey, thanks for the compliment.
That's the
Yeah, that's
spirit,
right.
Mice. We'll kick his butt next time.
And she gets a little happy from that.
It would be great if you could join us. What do you say?
Sure. It's fun hanging
You
out
are
with
officially
you.
invited to our party, son. Or daughter, I guess, because it's Lena, it's a female.
I'm fun to be with.
Oh, Musa, just man up, bro. He's getting over his fear of women because he's in love. Yay. We will continue the Thousand Arms fun in our next episode. So until then, take it easy. This is RowlesTheGamer, and I'm saying bye-bye.